save our gracious Queen. Look, get up, our noble Queen. God save our... Get up! Don't stand there taking a piss. What do you think? You don't even know the rest of it, do you? And send our victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our Queen. Bloody well ashamed of yourselves, alive you. Sit there during her song. Exactly right, if she emigrated, wouldn't it? You wouldn't dare do that for the other Elizabeth I. She'd have had your guts for garters, a lot of you. The reason I sang that song now is because if I sang it after, you'd all be halfway to the bloody bus stop before I'd finished. I've been at a bus stop half hour, I've been stuck there bloody freezing. Go slow on the buses. They had to call it off, nobody noticed any difference. No trains on the Channel Tunnel this week. Seaweed on the line. Anyway, we don't want no Channel Tunnel, do we? No! We should build a bloody great brick wall to keep the buggers out. Bloody French, the bloody froggies. They charged us rent for our trenches in the First World War, you know. I'm walking down Barking High Street. They dug a bloody great hole right in the middle of the street. There's 3 council workmen sitting down the hole, drinking tea and singing happy birthday. I walked over, I said, excuse me, whose birthday is it? He said, it's the old, it's 1 year old today. You laugh! That's the state of this bloody country. There's a woman there in Wapping. She rushed in the police station. All she said, I've been half raped. Copper said, what are you talking about, half raped? She said, it was a bricklayer, it started raining. We can't even fight with our backs to the wall no more. The buggers ain't finished building it yet. Our bloody unions are still trying to run the bloody country. Have you ever seen a poor trade union leader, have you? Ever seen a union leader wasn't earning twice as much as the people supposed to be representing? They start off on a soapbox and finish up in the House of Lords. Bloody politicians. Christ. Cutting back on this, cutting back on that. Borrow the bloody money. I mean, Churchill didn't say we can't afford to have that war, did he? He didn't say we got to save up for the bloody war, did he? He had that war on tick. You've got your Labour Party, your New Labour. Only thing new about it is the new houses, new cars are going to buy for themselves once they get into power. New posh schools to send their children to. Bloody John Prescott, he was a waiter on the bloody boats before he joined the Labour Party. Of course, Tony Blair says it's going to be tough, it's going to be tough on crime. Of course he is. Because the more villains that the coppers nick, it's the more work for his missus, the lawyer, isn't it? You're economical, isn't it? I mean, your Labour Party is supposed to be the party of the poor, right? Supposed to believe in socialism, the redistribution of wealth and property. But when your villains try to redistribute the wealth and the property, by nicking it off for the rich and flogging it off cheap to the poor, who's the first to start moaning, eh? Tell you it's cheaper to buy a television set or a video down the car boot sale up the pub. I mean, them villains, they are your modern-day Robin Hoods, they are. Subsidising your welfare and your pensions. I don't mind admitting I have to buy my tobacco and drink up the car boot sale. If I didn't, there's some days that go by, I wouldn't even get a smoke or a drink. And you bloody Tories, hypocrites. They're going to be tough on crime and all, aren't they? Of course they are. Fill the prisons up with villains. And then privatise the bloody prisons, 4 prisoners to a cell, £400 a week each. Well, Blom, I wouldn't mind having shares in that, eh? Let them have his shares in a bloody hotel. That'll be, I mean, your judges, they can't sentence them to 10 years in the Holiday Inn, but they can sentence them to 10 years in bloody prison, can't they?